Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, and emotional health paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can. We try to do that several times per week, if not more often. But anyway, got over 950 of these available for your listening pleasure. We're going to cross into 1,000 probably before at the beginning of the new month in October. But anyhow, if you're looking for coaching on a mental, emotional, spiritual, or a business or relationship level, would love to be of assistance to you in that way. A couple ways to reach out. You can reach out through Twitter at PO Perception. You can reach out in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either way, we can get in touch and be able to make a connection at a deeper level. In any event, this is going to be a potentially triggering video for some people as we're going to talk about suicide prevention, which is something I'm super passionate about. I've around close to 20 plus suicides, or actually over that now, that I've helped prevent in the last close to 15 years. And there are some things that one can do. Obviously, if you have a person in your life who is showing suicidal tendency, talking about harming themselves or doing any damage to themselves or others, obviously get emergency personnel as quickly as possible. You never know when someone is serious, but at the same time, there are things you can do if a person's struggling and you're not quite sure where they are in that process. Now, each individual is going to have their own individual signs, and so it's important to begin to have enough rapport with a person to understand, are they serious, are they venting, are they at a place where they don't know what it is that they want to do with their lives or how to come forward out of their own lives. Are they struggling? What is the struggle? Where are they going? And those are the kinds of things. Asking questions about clarification is necessary, and sometimes it can be awkward. But if we want a person to not make, generalizations about us, or be making generalizations about them, asking the right questions about, where a person is mentally and emotionally is extremely valuable and necessary. Finding ways to word the questions in such a way that lead to a continual process, and being willing to make the time and take the time to make the person feel like a priority, making sure that they have the focal point of being able to get through the moment is important. Telling a person how to feel is a mistake. So, things like telling them that they should feel a certain way or don't need to feel another way is actually counterproductive to their own health and healing process. Empathize with what they're feeling, but also make it known that you don't understand how they feel. Because in reality, if you could completely understand how they feel, you could also probably rationalize how they arrived at the belief that ending their life or harming someone else or themselves in some way is ultimately something that they came to the conclusion to do. And if you're at a place where you can do that, then it's a very rare place to be. Having the empathy to understand that they do not feel there is a solution to their problem, reflecting what they're saying on a continual basis back to them in a way that they can understand so they can hear themselves, and so that you can clarify any things about what they're saying or doing that you do not understand is also super valuable. When we begin to understand the value of understanding how to be there for someone in this way, it doesn't mean we have to have all the answers. Much to the contrary, it is the willingness to look at the ability that we don't have all the answers, and also being able to begin to understand the value of making connections in a meaningful, lasting, and helpful way. We can begin then to connect in a manner that is both helpful, beneficial, and progressive and productive. Making judgments of the other person, obviously, to be avoided. Um, Creating a safety plan with them in order to make sure that they are both physically safe, mentally safe, and emotionally safe. Letting them know that you can be a person to kind of bridge the gaps for them. Obviously, don't overextend yourself, and this is a mistake that even those in the industry, whether it be coaching, counseling, psychology, psychiatry, often need to learn, and it's a constant learning process. When we begin to think that we want to help other people, we have difficulty many times with understanding what the boundary is with helping a person. And the boundary generally is if you're past a burnout level or close to a burnout level, you're doing too much. Offering the support that a person needs, helping them find as many resources as possible so that you don't burn out is also super important. And then beginning to understand how to activate their safety plan. Check in on them on regular intervals so they're not feeling like they are a burden to you, but at the same time they're not alone in the world is important. Again, if you are dealing with someone that has these challenges, please get them help as often and as quickly as you can. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.